the sentiments surrounding the passing of Elvis Presley 10 years ago are centered in Memphis, as fans in this part of the world are remembering as well, and partly through the efforts of one particular man who's known as Vancouver's Elvis impersonator, Randy Friskie. Randy, I noticed when you came in today that you definitely have some of that Presley look, and you have some of the speech patterns and you use sir and those sorts of things the way Elvis did. Is this part of your natural being, or is it something that you take on when you comb your hair that way?
I guess it's just me. I don't know. It's natural, I guess.
You ever driven truck?
Yeah, matter of fact, I did drive a truck. I delivered appliances for a while.
You were a young man. You were only 15 years old when Elvis died.
Yeah.
Does he really mean that much to you in your own life?
I think he was a phenomenal entertainer. And, like, ever since I was a kid, somehow I knew I was going to be doing this. Like, in grade 3, we had to make a puppet and do something with it. And I made an Elvis Presley puppet and sang Blue Suede Shoes. And that's way back then. And I just always, like, I thought he carried himself well, and I seen him live in 1974. And I think that's when he was at his best, when he entertained live.
You saw him in Las Vegas?
No, I seen him in Buffalo, New York.
Right. Yeah. How long do you think you're going to be able to do this? How long do you think there's going to be a market for people who bring back the memories of Elvis Presley on stage?
Well, we do it on a personal level. Like, when I get on stage, I just try to do what feels good and everything, and the people seem to relate to that. Like, it's not like I'm trying to be Elvis or I'm trying to act like exactly like Elvis did, because I find a lot of people that do that there's a lot of overkill and stuff. I figure if they would just get up there and be a little more natural and put a little more of themselves into it, which is what Elvis did. Like, he was so spontaneous on stage. It was like, I thought that was really good, and he was comfortable, and it was like a one-on-one relationship.
What was leading towards, Randy, was the thought that, do you want to be known as an Elvis impersonator, say, 10 years from now? Or are you looking to create Randy Friskie as his own entity?
We're looking at doing some of our own material, because, like, we're all creative people too. And but, like, as long as the people like it and they're enjoying what we're doing, that's the main reason we're doing it, because, like, the people like it, and that's who we do it for. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be up there.
Well, some of these people who go to your shows and the shows of other Elvis impersonators get pretty carried away by the whole thing. Does it not scare you a little bit when you see that look in some of those eyes at ringside when you're performing?
Honestly, I think it's kind of funny. Sometimes they get a little carried away, and I laugh on stage a lot, because they get right into it, and yeah, it's just kind of neat. You get, like, unmentionables thrown up on stage and people grabbing your belts and stuff, and it's kind of neat. Like I said,
doesn't it also seem a little strange? Grown people doing that sort of
yeah, what's really weird is, like,
women old enough to be your mother.
Yeah, and then women young enough to be my daughter. You know, it's just...
He does have still a very wide appeal. Before we run out of time here, let's give a quick mention to where people can catch you in performance this weekend. Saturday, is it at the Commodore?
No, Saturday we're at the Royal Theatre in Victoria on the island.
And Sunday at the Commodore.
Sunday we're at the Commodore.
Randy, thanks for taking time.
Thank you.
Come and join us.
Thanks a lot.
Still to come, First News at noon.